I said a joke and I don't. So, I was talking to a trans lady tonight. It was fun. She did not know I was gender fluid. It was fun to tell her, and I told her this, and she didn't fully like this joke, but I enjoy it. I say it kind of as a joke, but I also kind of fucking mean it. I let her know that it's like, I'm planning on milking this lady shit as much as I can fucking milk it. Like, you know what? Like, fuck it. Everything you can give me as a lady, give it. Like, all the pretty privilege benefits. All, like, you know, like, the world is not exactly a nice place to men. Sometimes I'll be hanging out with men, and it's just like, what do you mean you can't go to a swimming pool by yourself? And it's like, oh, because they'll think I'm a predator who's gonna creep on their kids. That sounds fucking terrible. It's like, you can't even enjoy ice cream without someone calling you a slur. You can't call a baby cute or pet a kitty. Like, what the fuck? It sounds terrible being a man. I'm gonna be a lady for a while, just because it's like, okay, opportunity, but also because it's like that, like, people will just be like, hey, pretty lady, I will send you at bare minimum $50 for a picture of your toes, and they don't even need to be done. I will actually pay for you to get them done. It's like, ooh, people will be like, hey, pretty lady, I'll give you $700 just to sit at dinner with me without leaving. It's like, oh. It's like, they'll be like, hey, gorgeous lady, I'll pay for your hair, your nails, your skincare, anything you fucking want. I'll give you a fuck ton of money just for gracing me with your presence. It's like, how do I put this? There's different struggles between the genders, but sometimes I do get why men say women's lives are on easy mode. Because I'll put it this way. Almost any time I've left the house within the past several months, I have not needed to pay for a single fucking thing by myself. God bless. Hell yeah. If I were a nigga, ooh. Sucks for you. Sucks for you. Ugh, sucks for you. Not for me. Sucks for you. I'm happy about it. Being a woman's awesome. All you have to do is be born with the right genetics and keep your skin clear and like smell pretty good, and then and you just like it's I get why niggas say we have life on easy mode. The only thing is, it suddenly gets like extreme difficulty anytime the the game settings put us in a nighttime location. Suddenly, next thing you know, every single person is a threat the second it gets even slightly dark or cold. And every man you deal with has the chance to be a sudden hostile NPC, and you have no idea why. And also random ass hostile NPCs in the forms of women if you look a little too nice. And I know you're like, to me, are you just sucking your own dick on camera? I mean, no. I wish. Metaphorically, I am. But yeah, it's like, how do I put this? I'm gonna say it. Like, as a woman, your life is so fucking cool. Like, how do I put this? There's a reason why you could sell toothpaste, and then, like, if you post just toothpaste, like, just, here's fucking Crest mouthwash or whatever, and you put it on a screen, on a white table, and you record it, people won't buy that product. If you put a pretty lady smiling with the product, suddenly that product will make billions of dollars. Women add a value to this planet. We love them so much. Like, really. We hate them, but we love them. It's like women are the root of controversy and also of all desire. Wars and religions have started all because of women who knew what the fuck they were doing with their privileges and their rights. I made the joke, but I'm also relatively serious about it, that it's like, I plan on utilizing that shit as much as I can. As much as this woman shit, because it's like, niggas will just give you money and opportunities and all that shit just because you're a lady. Now, mind you can also be kept out of certain opportunities, but I know which ones I can get specifically because I'm a hot lady. And then once I get enough money, claim, and fame, once I get enough cash and fame and all of that from just being like sexy, big titty, bomb ass pussy having lady, and I don't even need to give out pussy. People will just be like, we detect that you have good pussy energy. So therefore, here you go. Fuck it. Here's a bunch of like, you know, Anne Boleyn didn't need to fuck the king when she didn't need to fuck the king. Like, she kept her legs closed until her position was mostly secured. Like, that nigga destroyed, like, fucking got rid of his first wife that he knew for ages, and then dismantled an entire religion and started a new one just because she was a hot lady who he wanted to get with. So simply put, I made a joke, but I'm also relatively serious, that I plan to milk that shit as far as I can, and then, like, the second I get all the money, claim, and the fame, it's gonna be like, psych, bitch! You gave your money to a real ass nigga this whole time, and then I'm gonna transition. Haha, you thought you were giving money to Tamia, you gave money to Tam. They hated that fucking joke. They did. You could tell in their eyes that they were just like disgusted. I think I can name like 7 reasons they were disgusted. It's like it's like probably because I sounded arrogant. Probably because it's like deep down it's like there's like I could say like 5 to 7 problematic reasons why I think they were disgusted with me saying it, but it's true. I'm just saying, it's like I'm okay with being like one day I could be Grandma Tam and have a bunch of grandkids, or I could be Uncle Tam and I can be like, and I can just be like the cool uncle who like doesn't have kids, or maybe I do. Doesn't fucking matter. I can just hang around and be like a cool ass figure in someone's life. I'm tight as fuck. I'm okay with that. I'm gender fluid, so I'm that fun little middle space where it's just like, now you see me, now you don't. Like, it's one of those things where if you're ever like, what the fuck even is gender fluid? I'll put it this way. Sometimes I'm the baddest bitch in the game. Sometimes I'm the realest nigga in the room. Sometimes I'm both. You will tell when you talk to me. I'm able to have conversations with men, and then they usually will be like, holy shit, I forgot I was talking to a woman at some point. And it's funny. Like, like, in the fun little limbo space, it feels like being a double agent, because you just get to hear terrible things from both genders. Because, like, and some of them respect you even more because you're gender fluid, because they'll be like, you know what, like, makes sense, I see her being that. I haven't really had any real pushback against it, aside from men that I've dated who didn't want me to transition, because they want me to keep being bomb-ass pussy big titty Tamia, and it's like, we get it. Guess what, you can still have that now, and you can still refer to me as my gender. It's like, I didn't even ask to change pronouns or everything. I'm just letting you know what I know I am. Anyway. But simply put, yeah. It's like with dudes, sometimes they just casually will say the most, like, disgusting and terrible things about women. Like, I won't say the absolute most horrifying thing, but it's like, if you have the energy of someone who is open-minded, like, it's like, okay, it's like, I'm a pretty girl that they want to impress. And I know how to be quiet, and I know how to listen. And I know how to ask all the right questions, but I also know how to think like a man at times. Or at least, like, make a nigga feel like I'm a man. Or whatever the fuck like, you know, like, boy talk, locker room talk, all that shit. I know how that works. And it'll just be so interesting, because then a man will just say some shit to you like, yeah, so pussy that is earned is 10 times, is like 1,000 times more interesting than pussy that you can just have off the bat. Or they'll, like, and you'll just have to be like, that sounds fucking stupid, but okay. Like, you, and then I've been learning, like, the psychological logistics of it. Niggas frustrate me. Is like, it's just like, oh, so you mean to tell me most of the shit men do is because of ego and immaturity? We need to beat some of your mom's asses and your dad's asses, because I don't like how, like, this should not be happening. Like, we can blame some stuff on hormones, but other stuff we can just truly blame on, like, parents did a shitty job being parents, and now you have stupid idiots with Madonna whore complexes and extreme hypocrisies going around tormenting everybody, and I'm tired of it. But simply put, I'm able to utilize that shit too. Like, sometimes women ask me why I'm so good at giving out dating advice or doing this and doing that. It's like, because I know how it feels. I'm able to think with a certain mind. Like, I'm sure most women have that, though. The ability to, like, there's a quote where it's like, most women have to, like, you know, if a man thinks of himself, he just, like, thinks of himself. But then a woman has to think of herself in relation to how other people perceive her. As a Madonna, as a whore, as a this, as a that, all that. And how it's like a multi-layered thing. So, you know, dudes just get to exist, but as a woman, it's like you have to be like, oh, I have to bend this right way, because if I bend down for this pen with my knees straight, people are going to think I'm a slut, and oh, I need to do this, and I need to do, it's like, it's terrible. Like, that shit sucks. But you know what? I know how to play the game really fucking well, to a scary extent, and I love it, to an extent. Not the game, just how well I play it. And I plan to play it well. Like, I'm, like, how do I put this? That's why I get on here sometimes, and you'll just see me say some shit like, you know what? I'd fuck a dude for a movie role. Hell, if it's a really good movie role, hell yeah. I just gotta fuck a dude once. Like, I want to, like, if I already have a high sex drive and bomb-ass pussy, and I have the chance to, like, and it's like, I don't even know how long I got this shit. Hell, like, nigga, one day I might transition. Hell yeah, this pussy is that limited edition. I'm gonna utilize it where I can. It's like, okay, you say you can make me a star, a celebrity overnight? Okay, Twister, let's see what's going on. And then it's like, next thing you know, it's like, who's the hottest fucking lady of all time? Who's this hot timidity girl? And you're gonna see me at the Met Gala one year, and I'm gonna be all bombshell beauty like a fucking Jessica Rabbit, like fucking just gorgeous. You're gonna be like, oh my god, she's giving Audrey Hepburn, she's giving Diane Carroll, she's giving Grace Kelly, but she's also giving Anna Nicole Smith. How does she do it? It's like, I'm gonna utilize every single female form I can. And then one day you're just gonna pop out and be like, holy shit, Tamia's a Tam now? Always has been, baby. And you're gonna see me rocking the cool ass hairstyles. I'm gonna be one of those corny ass light skinned niggas who walk around like wearing the dumbest shit. You're gonna see me with like fucking 10 rings on. 20 rings on, actually. On each hand. 20 fucking rings. Do the math in your head. That's 4 rings a finger, I think. And I'm gonna be rocking like bulletproof vests and shit. I'm gonna step out the house in all sorts of cosplays. I'm gonna dress up like Death the Kid from Soul Eater. I'm gonna be like sexy gay Blueface. I am gonna be on my Dorian Electra shit. I am. And I'm gonna look really fucking good doing it. I'm gonna make all sorts of like gay ass non-binary gender fluid music where it's like you don't even have to switch the pronouns of anyone in the song, baby. Just sing it how it is. Sing it how it is. And I'ma just be serving. I'ma be serving. Now mind you, I'm okay with not being a man either, but I'm also okay with being a man. I'll put it this way. To put it simply, if I were to transition to a man, for the most part, it would kind of give the same energy as, like, I don't know, like me changing a t-shirt or my underwear. It's like, it's like, it wouldn't be that big of a change from what I already do, you know? Like, the only thing is, it's like, okay, would I change in the way that I want to be accepted as, or society would accept me, blah, blah, blah. All I know is, if I can make a lot of fucking money by just being like, look, I'm gonna play the useless bimbo character or the comic relief in this movie, or the final girl who keeps mysteriously having her clothes rip off this entire fucking movie, and I'm gonna be known as that really hot final girl chick in some blockbuster film, and the next day, like the next fucking year, it's gonna be like, hey, guess what? You just fucking funded my transition, baby. I finally got dick surgery, open wide, ladies and gentlemen, especially the niggas. Niggas, you are gonna get fucked in ways you didn't even know you could get fucked. It's gonna be slutty and I love it. But that is a great game plan. It's like, if you think about it, it's like, yeah, utilize all you can. As a woman, you could give money just for existing. Like, Jesus Christ, do you know how many women on the internet have done successful grifting campaigns? The Hawk Tuah girl, all she did was say the words Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. And it was so fucking, it was one of those things where it's like, this is such a simple term and it's so easy anyone could have done it. But you know what? Since she was a blonde, like 6 out of 10, 7 on a good day white woman, she got what she wanted. Hey, fucking the girl from what's the show? That one TV show, Elizabeth Holmes. That girl is not even very cute. But you know what? She was a woman. They went, fuck it, you have nothing. Like, they were like, bitch, you ain't got shit going for you but big blue fucking freaky eyes and audacity and titties. And they aren't even that good. So you know what? I'm just kidding. They look pretty good. It doesn't matter if they look good or not. I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. That's why it's easy for men to talk to me, because I say shit like that. Sorry about that. So they don't have to filter themselves with me, because they know how I am. But regardless, sorry, let's not talk about Elizabeth Holmes' titty. Let's talk about important things. She got what the fuck she wanted. And it's like, good for her, because you know what? Like, to those who truly swindle the fuck out of people and get what they want through ruthless means, I am happy about that. Like, I don't know. It's so funny how there's stories of men who get what they want simply because they're men, but then there's also women who get what they want simply because they're women. It's simply just, is it some stupid motherfucker who's in front of you and has a bias to your gender or your looks? Okay, then I guess you get what you want easily. Kind of scary. Like, if you really think about it. But all I know is, I think I actually do mean that as a game plan. It's like, hell yeah. So it's like, okay, you know what? If I get to make a really long, beautiful video, sometimes it is annoying how patriarchy treats women. It's annoying because it's like, okay, if I make a video just like how I am now, it won't get that many views versus if I throw on some lipstick and have a shirt with like the mildest bit of cleavage. Suddenly that same video with the same topic and everything can get like, the first one can get like 50 views, the second one can get like 1,000 views. It's like, and then that's just, you can monetize that and make money, blah blah blah. Like, hell, there's chicks on the internet. There's a one girl, actually. I love her content. She gets online and she just straight up says random motivational quotes that she took from Tumblr or Facebook as she swings her huge titties in the camera dangling over, like, my face. I love her content so much for many reasons. And it's one of those things where it's like, it's so easy. Is it disturbing? Yeah. Is it almost too easy? Yeah. Am I mad that she thought of it before I did? Maybe a little bit. But you know what? Good for her. Because if she was a man, like, she's probably making mad money off of her OnlyFans and even off of the content where she doesn't strip fucking naked just for monetization. And then as a man, to make that same amount of money, you gotta work a hard, laborious job in construction and still not be paid for overtime and all that for like a fucking year, which he probably can make in like a few months. Like, damn. It's a cold world we live in, isn't it? But yeah, shout out to being a lady. So it's like it has its drawbacks, but it's like I'm just saying that would be a great ass game plan. Utilize the fuck out of like what you got. So it's like I'm just saying if you're like a woman and you know, I could be a stripper, and you just make a fuck ton of money being a stripper, and you buy yourself a big ass fucking mansion from being a stripper, from having OnlyFans, all that shit, and then one day you just disappear from the internet, and like people who knew you as Allison now know you as Al, and you get to rebrand your whole life and transition and get your documents changed and move countries and all that and start fresh. Good for you. Like, hell yeah, actually. And I think that's a great plan. My friend, the person who I was talking to tonight, I don't think they like that plan, but it's okay because fuck them. Fuck them and their stupid, smudgy eyeliner. And frankly, they make life decisions and say shit. Like some of the shit they said on stage tonight was kind of. It was, no, they did pretty well, but it's like. Like they don't need to like my life decisions because I don't like their choice of clothing. I don't like that they show up smelling like fucking sashimi and like tuna that was left on a hot fucking metal roof. I don't like that they don't wear chapstick. She's still great though. She's still great. It's just like don't judge me too hard, bitch. Like they hate us because they ain't us. It's like I'm sorry, girl. Like I kind of want to be should I say it? It's kind of hatery. I think they also kind of were side eyeing me during it a little bit because it's like I don't want to insult their looks. I'm just saying it's like, do I think that they're pretty enough where they can also utilize their new femme abilities? Let's just say once they learn the beauty of deodorant and like lip gloss and like sitting up straight and charm, you know what? They could get a lot. Next thing you know, they're the ones getting paid $50 just to see their feet. Hell, I'd do it. Like I'd be like hell. I'm just saying. But I think they also had an extent they were concerned. And mind you, this was a conversation I had drunk off of like Red Bulls and a little bit of bourbon. But I did tell, like, they were like, I hope that is very fulfilling for you, and I hope that does deliver you what you need, but are you sure? And I think they were just trying to give sort of a, hey, you could transition now. It's probably better to do it sooner rather than later. You don't have to wait to be rich. You could do it now and just be a dude now and do whatever you want now. That's a very good point. A very good point. But, I'll put it this way. If I'm gonna be a dude, I wanna be the flyest motherfucking nigga out there. I wanna be like obscenely dripped abundant. I wanna be balling out. And also, a part of it is like, like how do I put this? I said it like I said before. I'm perfectly fine with the gender and physical form I got now. I'm fine with it. I'm in the cute little stage where it's like, you know what? I'm gonna walk out the house in mini skirts with shaven legs when I want to, of course, and cute little bob wigs and push-up bras, and I'm gonna have a great fucking time, and I'm gonna get lit. I love that perfectly fine. But trust me when I say, if I ever truly get to the stage where it's like I can't stand this shit, like when I'm truly like, you know what, nah, like then I will. But don't worry, I haven't felt that way in years. Like or at least not in ages. And even recently, I think last summer, I did dress masculine for a day, and it did feel nice and natural. And I do have several years where I can even look back on times I did dress masculine and the way I was treated. Let's just say, oh, that's another aspect of it. While I'm a hot lady, people are going to more seriously take my opinions and stuff. Like, even if it's just like surface level, it does sort of still help. Because, I'll put it this way. Actually, hell, I could use this for example. This same trans friend, I remember they had another homie with them that was also like a trans woman. And we were all at the same event. And a guy got on stage and he was like, yeah, give it up for that guy. He's so funny, blah, blah, blah. And that was fucked up because it's like, and so I remembered the specific way, like this comic was attracted to me, the male one, on stage, who was transphobic. And I looked him in the eyes and I said, she. And he was like, what? Sorry, what did you say? Huh? And I said, she. Her name is she. She's a girl, I think. And it's like, and I said I think because it's like, hey, I don't know. They could be gender fluid, they could be whatever, but it's like, I know that it's she. And I clocked them, and they took me, and the room took me seriously because it was like, why? Yeah. And you know what? The world cares more when a pretty girl is at the forefront being like, this is important. for whatever sick, twisted reasons. Not always, but when it does, it comes through. Like, that's why I talk on certain topics super fucking easily. And I'm glad, like, that's why I try to talk about things while I can. Because I know that it's like there's some stuff that men can't talk about. There's some stuff that people who are considered less attractive conventionally can't talk about. No one's going to listen and no one's going to hear. I have the gift of gab. I have the charisma, I got the face, I got the body. I have what it takes to really get my point in words out. So if I eventually get known as a super hot girl with mega big tits and awesome eyes and a great little sexy voice and all this other good stuff about me, and I get to have a great time being known as some sort of amazing, sexy bombshell who spreads genuine knowledge, then so be it. Because you know what? There's a good artist on the internet. Her name is Lexual Media. She is great. Guess what? She was known for her she was known for her videos of her shaking her big juicy titties and washing that big luscious ass of hers on fucking streams and putting the videos on OnlyFans and all that. They were masterpiece videos. But you know what she did with the money? Invested in her education, got her degree, got so much more, blah, blah, blah. And she also simultaneously promoted content that she made that genuinely went into like black women's rights, the history of the world, many things. And she used her sexuality and knowledge and the attention she got from her sexuality to further progress the movements that she wanted to. She increased the knowledge of the world. She did a lot of blessings. And that is important. We need to recognize that when women really know their power and they are not afraid to be like, I am attractive, I am valuable, smart, intelligent, charismatic, all these amazing things, creative, and a force to be reckoned with, then the world feels it. Feels it. Feels it. So I'm just saying, like, shout out to the women that feel it. It's important. It's good to know. Like, that's why I get so annoyed when I meet low self-esteem people, because it's like, you have so much fucking power now and you're sleeping on it. So others are sleeping on it too, because not even you are taking yourself seriously. What the fuck are you doing? Like, let's get it together. Anyway, I gotta piss really bad, but I'll wrap this shit up soon. As I was saying, I'm fine with whatever I turn out as. I'm comfortable already wearing what I want and doing what I want, but I'm just saying, if I do not have to put myself in medical debt for whatever the fuck I want done to my body hypothetically one day, or if I could just afford whatever fucking outfits and lifestyle I want, I want to be fucking rich first. Like, hell yeah. Because then it's like, if I'm going to become a man, I don't want to become a man who's just like broke as fucking busted. Hell no. I want to be a man that has all the fucking money in the world from being known as a sexy, beautiful vixen, or an intellectual, or the most amazing Madonna ever, or the inverse. Whichever, frankly. I think I do good at both, surprisingly. And then you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna slay so fucking hard. And I'm gonna do what I want. And I'm gonna have crazy ass money. I'm gonna start acting like fucking Dave Chappelle in his skits when he acts like Rick James, bitch. I'm gonna be like gay ass 50 Cent. I'm gonna be like Sugar Free, except also confusingly respectful of women. How the fuck does that work? You will see. Hell, look at me now. That already kind of fits. Yeah, it does. I can't tell if I'm registering that as a self-roast or a compliment. It hurt like an insult, but I don't disagree. I'm gonna say it like this. I already look, feel, and act like a real ass motherfucker. I can dress the most femme ever, and niggas still mistake me as a man. For many reasons, but especially if, and I'm also talking about personality wise. Like, I've fully been there with like sexy little mesh tights and a cute little lacy dress and all that, and men will fully be like, damn, I felt like I was just talking to a man for like the last like 10 minutes. Holy fucking shit. Like, it's one of the, like, they get it, you know, they get it. Shout out to the niggas. Except don't worry, men still fucking terrify me. like like sometimes I talk to them and it's like, yeah, I'm not quite whatever the fuck that is. Shout out to niggas. You niggas are weird, but some of y'all are fun. But when you're weird, you're weird. But I guess I'll put it like this. I already feel like a real ass nigga. I already am a real ass nigga. I'm the realest motherfucker out here. Like, holy shit, I am. God bless. But especially. But if I'm gonna be a man, I'm not trying to start from scratch where I just have to immediately be like, fuck, I have to start out as an abused man working a hard, laborious job in construction and this, and that, and not being allowed to swim in swimming pools. It's like, no, I'm gonna live my life to the fullest. I'm gonna be a lady. I'm gonna get free trips to Hawaii and the Bahamas and Turks and Caicos just because I know how to market myself well. And I'm gonna have a blast doing whatever the fuck I want while also being like, hey, you know what? I think men deserve to go to beaches by themselves, and I'm going to do what I can for women's rights and men's rights while I have the opportunity, the body, and the physical form needed. And people will be like, yes, Timothy, you absolute queen goddess, you, because we love women, sort of, mostly. Whether it's in a weird, objectifying, obsession type of way, or in a genuine way. And then I'm going to live my fucking life, get my moolah, have my coins, stack my funds, and then one day, whatever happens next, is like if I do decide to become a nugget, or at least start dressing more masculine and all that shit, guess what? I want to have the type of money where I can. It's like cool. The only difference, like, it's like I just step in from being like a hot ass lady to being a hot ass nigga, and I want the type of money that makes women react to me like I'm motherfucking genuine or like I'm D'Angelo. Like buttered up, beautiful, oiled up man. I'm trying to look sexy. I'm trying to have money, nigga. I'm trying to have everything. It's like if I'm gonna be a man, it's like nah. I'm gonna get the type of money where I can afford whatever the fuck I want. Like I'm not trying to work part time at 7-Eleven and get robbed and mugged or whatever. I'm trying to just pop out already rich as fuck, able to have fuck you money to wear what I want, dress how I want, all that. And you know what? I probably still will be gender fluid even if I just dress more masculine. I'm just saying, it's like I want to have that fuck you money where it's like fuck you, I'm getting the scarification, I'm getting the tattoos, I'm getting the wicks or the locks or the fade or the 2000s like cool ass like star, like how they used to put stars in niggas' heads, like they used to trim in patterns and stars, shooting stars in niggas' heads. I love that look. I would rock that shit. And I'm gonna be the sexiest, gayest motherfucker out there, and I'm gonna eat it up so well, the perfect little balance of like gay and straight, like sexy ass bisexual black man, and I'm gonna look fucking good, and they're gonna be like, holy shit, like I have a vision and I'm going after it, like I'm gonna do some shit that will make Lil Nas wish he was me. I say that playfully. I quite love Lil Nas is great. Shout out to Lil Nas. He's cute. He's great. I haven't heard much of his music, but I should check on him. Why'd I say checking on him as if I already know him? I mean checking on his music. You know what I mean? Because he had a banger song released recently. But yeah. Like, I want to have fuck you money so that as a man, I can afford to do every single thing that the world told me I couldn't. And I can still get away with what I want and do what I want. Like, I can swim in pools by myself. I can do whatever I want in public, be anywhere I want, all that. Like, I'll go from hot girl who gets taken out to Michelin star restaurants to extremely wealthy, rich black man that transitioned and can now tell like hot girls, hey, I can take you to all these amazing places I tried. And they don't need to know it was on a straight man's money. It's like, yeah, that was the old me, the new me. I can afford this myself, and I'm taking you there because you matter to me, and you weren't just some random ass, lame ass old dude or mid dude. It's a brilliant game plan. So I'm just saying, yeah, God bless. Bye.